have head coach Scott Surratt from Carthage. Coach, introduce your first two players.
From left to right here is quarterback Gunnar Capps, linebacker tight end Ahmad Brown. We got Sam linebacker Jose DeJulian, running back Keontae Ingram. And then we got wide receiver DeWaylen Ingram. And then we got do everything Makai Covert, wide receiver in DB. And then we've got receiver D Bowens. And then last but not least, number 25, Mikael Gates, the linebacker.
Open it up for questions.
Coach, 6 championships in 10 years, and just talk about getting number 6.
It's amazing, man. It really is. You know, it never gets old, obviously, and but you know, it tributes to these guys behind me and my staff because you know, unbelievable staff. But just the way these guys work, and Gunnar's the only one's not a senior up here, and it was a special senior group.
Coach, how important was it, knowing that you're facing a team that can run the ball like they could, how important was it to come out with those quick strikes that you did?
Well, it helped offensively, but I don't know if that would have mattered. I mean, our defense, that's what we said. We're proud of our defense. And, you know, last week we gave La Vega 21 points, and we needed to clean that up, and we didn't give them any tonight, and now that's about where they needed to be, you know. And they scored late, but our defense can't be one-dimensional against us out there. We're going to stop the run.
Gunnar, last week, obviously, like Coach just alluded to, you had 4 turnovers and fumbles. What was your mindset coming into today, and how pleased are you with your performance? Obviously, you came away with the offensive MVP for the game.
Just trust my boys and my teammates and the coaching staff, and make sure I held on to the ball a little bit better.
What were you seeing out there? Obviously, you had a lot of big plays. All your playmakers back there. Keontae found the end zone too. What was the rhythm like on offense out there? It seems like you guys were clicking.
We knew coming into it we were going to have a lot of what we wanted, passing wise and on the ground, and so we just had to get it outside of those guys and let them make plays.
Coach, you mentioned how important your senior class has been. You gave your offense the opportunity to come off the field there in the fourth quarter to a standing ovation. Just what was that moment like, getting to see those guys get recognized?
It's a special moment. You know, that's the first time, you know, every time we come out of here, the previous 5 times, you know, I was too stupid enough to do something like that. And then I said, you know what, if I ever win another one, we're going to try to recognize these seniors right. And we did it. And we did it defensively there at the end, too. We let them play one play. Coach Preston thought we had a timeout. We don't have one, so we just ran them all out and on. So they needed the recognition. They deserved it, and I'm proud we got it to them.
Keontae, can you talk about how special this senior class is?
You know, it's real special. You know, when you got chemistry going like that together, pass, you know, defense, you know, able to run the ball, you know, you make special moments like this. So, you know, being a part of this is so special.
Ahmad, you know, Coach was saying that teams can't be one-dimensional against y'all, and Canada is obviously most comfortable running their wing tee. You know, what did you see out there that made it so easy for y'all to get them out, to shut that down and get them out of their comfort zone?
Well, first I gotta give it all to my defensive coach, Coach Preston. You know, we took a lot of time to stay in the film room and study. You know, we studied their formations every day. We went out there and practiced and we studied it. So once we got out here in the game, you know, it came easy to us. We saw how they lined up and we had an idea of what they was going to run. So, you know, we came out here and we stopped it.
Markel, you seem to be pretty elusive around the defense. Did you guys have to study that a lot this week for you guys to come out and stop them the way you did with the run?
Yes, sir. Like he said, Coach Preston and the defensive coaches drew up a great scheme, and it allowed us, me and Brown and Jose, to run free and just make plays.
Mikael, you forced and recovered that fumble there before halftime that kind of helped the end to that long drive that could have got them within 1 score. How big did you feel like that kind of swing of momentum was?
It was tremendous. I knew that we needed to get them off the field, and if we stopped them from scoring there, completing the start.
Hey, Gunnar, do you feel like you have a lot of more pressure on your back coming in for next year since you have all these senior guys leaving?
It's always a lot of pressure being in this program at Carthage with the expectations we have from the community and the people around the state. But I think we got a lot of good ones coming up, and we're gonna be ready to go.
Coach and Makai, indeed, speaking on that, you know, we come to 2-a-days and you Coach Surratt some like ink poisoning, right? That's all we were doing was pumping you guys up. Imagine all the seniors helps, but talk about how you guys stayed focused, stayed on it, and you know, never got the big head through this run and trying to make back-to-back titles.
I mean, Coach Surratt get on to us every day. But he tells us to stay focused and we get the job done.
Coach, you referred to last week's second half. What was your message at halftime to make sure this group finished strong today?
This week? Yeah, let's go play better. You know, I said, let's go play better. And then when I got in the coach's locker room, I said, we'll take a push right now, but let's just go play better, play harder, play longer.
Coach, you guys jumped out early. How was it? Was it even hard to keep you guys focused, or you guys knew you coming in the second half that you were going to
No,
pump?
just like last week, we made so many mistakes that we never lost our focus. Just played the next play, and this week we just played the next play. And fortunately, we played very well. And but these guys behind me, especially these seniors, they wasn't going to let anybody lose focus. Not during practice, not in the game or anything. Special group.
Gunnar, talk about the receivers and their ability to run routes and kind of get themselves open, and because they had a lot of wide open space today. Talk about their route running ability.
Oh yes, sir. It's unbelievable. D. Bowens and Mackay and Dwaylen definitely make big plays, and they're going to get open 90% of the time and go make plays that are almost impossible to make.
Keontae, running room was hard to find in the first quarter. You started to break away in the second. Did you see anything differently in the defense?
Oh yes, sir, most definitely. I feel like they was playing us one-sided. So we took what they gave us. If they're gonna give us the run, then we're gonna run it. If they're gonna give us the pass, we're gonna pass it. So pretty much they played us one way. So that's how much to see.
Keontae, knowing next year you've got Texas ahead of you, but this last 2 years and this last 26-game streak, what does it mean to kind of put a bow on your career here with another title?
It's fun. It means a lot. It's very emotional, especially tonight for us seniors. We had a lot of fun and we enjoyed it while it's still here. And hopefully we'll succeed later on in the future. So.
Jose, all three of y'all made plays. What did you see on your defensive line in front of y'all?
Well, our defensive line really stepped it up, taking blocks and just taking out pullers, leaving us free.
Final questions?
Coach, with everything that this senior class has accomplished, what does it mean to you for them to close it out with a championship?
Well, they always had a lot of pressure. It is a lot of pressure, like Gunnar, to play at Carthage, and we relish the pressure because that's where our program is. But coming over, our junior high coordinator said you're going to get at least 2 championships out of this group. And the last time he told me that, we got 3. So he's pretty good. And but I'm telling these guys, anything less than a championship, other than something like injuries or anything, something like that, would be very disappointing. Not directing medallions over. So they finished up right, and I love them, and I'm just so proud of them.
Boy, I saw you had a
6 titles now and only 5 playoff losses. You have more rings than you do playoff losses. To hear something like that, that's pretty crazy consistency.
That is crazy. I give credit to our staff and our players, our community. They can't wait till the next Friday night. That's what they live for in Carthage, and fortunately we're giving them something to really live up for.
I was asking Bowens, I see you have offer from Alcorn. Just talk about how being in this program is going to prepare you for college.
It's going to prepare me a lot.
I was saying, how is being in this program and your preparation and the 6 titles, how they're going to prepare you to be a good player in college and to be focused?
It's going to prepare me a lot.
Let me take over that. I'm going to tell you this. That guy right there is extremely smart, and these receivers, you won't find better route runners. They stick to routes. They're unbelievable. All these guys up here, they're great at their trade, whether it's linebacker, whether it's DB, whether it's a wide receiver or whatever. They'll do very well at the next level, and they don't have offers. Some of them don't have offers right now, but they will.
Thanks, you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.